In almost every county in Pennsylvania, you'll find at least one parish with a dedicated group of parishioners who roll out dough, spread on a thick layer of sweet and crunchy nuts, and bake to perfection a holiday favorite that helps to raise much-needed money for their faith community. I know this from experience because I have tried just about all of the parish-made nut rolls in the Diocese of Greensburg, and I have never been disappointed. People tend to think of these sweet, nut-filled pastries as an Eastern European dessert, but many nationalities make similar pastries using nuts. In the Philippines, families combine nuts with more of a cake-like dough. Germans create strudel, drizzled with icing or powdered sugar, while the Greeks have their honey-sweetened baklava. My grandmother, Mary Stoffen, brought our family recipe from Slovakia when she came to America in 1912. I remember eating her delicious nut rolls as a small child when we visited her home in Wickhaven. She passed away in 1981, but my mother, Frances DeVovey, continues the family tradition and has been making them throughout her lifetime. She taught me, and now we are teaching my daughter Becky how to make this treasured holiday treat, so the tradition continues for another generation. Bubba's recipe starts with a buttery dough. The taste always reminds me of Christmas. It's important to thoroughly knead the dough and let it rise for 3.5 hours. Finely ground walnuts mixed with lemon rind, sugar, and vanilla make the delicious filling. Once the dough is ready, we roll it out, spread the filling evenly, and then roll them up. We let it rise for another hour before coating it with an egg wash and baking it 30 minutes at 350 degrees. Generations of volunteers at St. James the Greater Parish in Apollo have been making nut rolls 2 times each year for more than 60 years. In 1968, the pastor asked Veronica Hogue and Veronica Metro if they could make and sell nut rolls to help pay off the church's mortgage. The 2 women agreed and are still in charge of baking to this day, raising an average of $15,000 each year for the parish. But don't expect to ever see their recipe. It's a secret, and it's said to be kept in a safe at the parish. Since our family recipe is a yeast-filled dough and will need to rise twice, the preparation takes many hours. If you would like to make something similar in just a fraction of the time, I have included a baking hack that starts with frozen bread dough and only 5 other ingredients. I asked our Chief Communications Officer, Jen Mealy, to try it. The busy working wife and mom of 2 said the taste was fantastic. Both recipes are available at theaccentonline.org. Start your own Christmas tradition using either recipe. Dobru shut! Enjoy!